my country. I've been come back to my old brother, my home. I've been there, my country. I've been worried this water, man. All right, I gotta be happy.
Happy now, you can just sit down like that now. Finally, you know, you come back.
You I gotta stop one place now.
Stop one place now without worry.
It's a long run now.
Now, mami.
Yo. Yo.
No.
We've been come from helicopter. We've been going Agadelayano. Yano na win pada nyanga. Ye country. I'll be happy. I gotta jida no more worry. They let chilladi. I gotta jida. Nyamu na nyangu. Uli chila. I long I've been worrying all the time. Jajul, I've been come to from my countries.
I guess we had a really wonderful experience, both young and old. For the old people, it was like a time to remember their childhood and maybe deceased families, and also remember the days when they were actually living out here. And for young people like myself that came on this trip, it's one way of also experiencing the country that our grandmothers and grandfathers lived in. So it gives us that sense of pride and a sense of belonging as well.
Namaji Wanga. Yeah. Aben go bija dangana.
Time of the track, yeah.
The old people have been worrying about their country for many, many years. But now they know that Winba is here and he's okay. They can pass on knowing that they've said goodbye to him. They can rest now.
That's it for this edition. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time here on Witness.
On the next Rizkan show, is the pen mightier than the sword? Can literature inspire revolutions? And what role do artists and intellectuals play on the front line of popular uprisings? Rizkan, at this time on Al Jazeera.
14 competing teams, 13 different venues, 3 host nations. Cricket is part of the fabric of life here, and this competition is the pinnacle of the one-day game. We'll be bringing you all the action and reaction from India, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. The Cricket World Cup on Al Jazeera.
Libya's leader, Muammar Gaddafi, fights to hold on to the west. Reports say he's lost control of the east. It's 0400 GMT, that's 6 o'clock in the morning in Libya. Hello, I'm Sahil Rahman and you're watching Al Jazeera live from Doha with continuing coverage of the uprising in Libya. Colonel Gaddafi's daughter appears in Libya on state television after rumours that she'd fled the country.
The suffering and bloodshed is outrageous and it is unacceptable.
Barack Obama steps up the criticism of the crackdown in the country. And a lucky survivor, a woman, is pulled out of the rubble of New Zealand's earthquake. Hundreds of others are still missing. Welcome to the programme. Muammar Gaddafi seems to be rapidly losing control, with reports that the first western city of Misrata is now under the control of protesters. Gaddafi's son, Saif al-Islam, has called on Libyans across the country to come together to fight in what he calls a national battle. While the international community pushes for sanctions against Libya over Gaddafi's brutal crackdown, his son says everything is normal. He says the problem lies in the eastern regions. In the city of Tobruk, close to the Egyptian border, there's no presence of security forces. The province of Srinetsia is also in the hands of pro-democracy protesters, according to Italy's Foreign Minister Franco Frattini. And it's the same situation in the western city of Misrata, where army officers have reportedly thrown their weight behind calls for Gaddafi to go. Tripoli is said to be on virtual lockdown. It's always been Muammar Gaddafi's stronghold. Charles Stratford reports.
Their hands are bound behind their backs, weapons and ammunition strewn among them. Libyan authorities say these men tried to overthrow the Gaddafi government. Some of the men are moving. The pictures aired on Libyan state TV. In another clip, a man describes what he says are weapons seized from an Algerian national who entered the country with the aim of assassinating officials. The authorities say these are Egyptian passports, seized along with mobile phones and CDs. A man describes information which he says was found on the CDs, detailing instructions about sabotage. Minutes later, more men appear on camera.